see the number 20 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sun Devils will kick it away first. And no chance at a return. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Dropping back, it's Green. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Anthony. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting a big tackle for a loss.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Green. Gets it out quickly. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Buys a little time. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
To the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch.
offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamilton. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Around the corner, it's Brown. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Trying to bully their way in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the run, it's Reed. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the big fella. On the 30. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll run the option. The pitch. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Green. Buys a little extra time. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He wants to change this route. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arkansas.
The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. Hauls it in, the first down and more. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Direct snap. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Green. Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but it might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Motion from the back. He'll throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense now is decision time. Man, they put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield. It's Levin. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And the defense had that one sniffed out from the start. But look at this. The offense back on the ball, going with some tempo. This defense has got to communicate fast and get lined up.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Levin. Now improvising. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that fourth down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Levin. Bringing the heat. He's got the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. To the air on first down. He's going for it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Gets away. Oh, he's got a chance. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stick.
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arkansas 14, Arizona State 7.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Arkansas.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Green. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Backed up now, here's second and long. Going up top again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on